Okay, I'm going to do this the best I could. I found a lot of stuff. They were talking about the red sky and the red this and the red that, and then they mentioned red iron oxidize. Red iron oxidize will come from the finding of two letters, the third letter and the ninth letter. Inside the third letter is the U family. What can we do when we connect the U? What does a U connect in electric? In the design behind, what does it connect? Is it bringing two sides? You hold on between two sides and you throw everything through a cheese bag. Is that the U because it's all in one bag? The oxidized, the 3 and 9, create the letter C and the letter L, the primary of the two numbers. C and I. The total of it equals to 12, which is A and B, equaling to the letter L or B and A. 93 is a representation of Saturn. 93, Highway 93, runs through Hoover Dam, inside Nevada, crossing from, if I think it's Arizona, over through one of the biggest dams, and where Lake Mead, add M to love, when you say it backwards in French. Don't forget, or do not forget, the way I think. I take all relevance in all realms that I can see. And whatever I say is never enough, because the factor that is missing is what you think. We can only create a puzzle inside this realm. This is the possibility. Lake Mead, there's water. When it runs, there's water on both sides. When it doesn't run, she runs empty. She runs dry. I think she's running dry. But you put the water over her, right? Colorado River runs dry until you open her up and let her run. So now what we're going to get to is number 39. The ninth letter is I and R. The ninth letter only has two in the family, I and R. 9 and 18 equals to 27. I'll show you how we create 8, 9, 9, okay, and 18. 6 by 3 and 6 plus 3. That is creation. The other 5 and 4 stands for Eve. It stands for the sun and the IT system, because the I letter is the ninth letter and the T letter is the 20th letter. Although the T letter is also the Z letter, T represents between 20 and 26, being 21 to 25. Why 25 is in the middle? 2 and 5 of your phone showing two sides. So the reality letter is 24, being from the center to the left, 23 from the center to the right, 22 being back in the center, and 21, the 1 will play only in the 5 position, because that's what they show us in games people play. So C equals UCL, which means kill. It also means ass. It also says luck. It also says the end of her. Who is she? 3 and 9 as CUL, and 9 is I and R. LUCI is actually going to create for you the word Lucifer. This will say cielo, cielo, saying sky, sky. 39 and 39 is 78. 7 and 8 will bring together G and A. At the same time, it brings together G and H and A. Why does it bring together H and A? Because in piano, we stop at 7. The 8th one is an H. H and A is 1 and 8. And 18 is what was created by 3 by 6. And it is the largest number that we can have, because inside 9, 9 is played from the 5 position, because the 1 is played inside 5. 1, 5, 9, A, E, and I is played inside the same position. A and E is a representation of C. C is a representation of U. 3, 3, 3. 9, 6. 5 of 3 worlds. Earth resident, 3 worlds. E and R, the add-on. ER, ED, ING, ESS. They're all add-ons and telling you what you can put and what you can't put. The iron or the oxidized sky. Fair says iron. CI says sky. UL, okay, L is her. It is the I within the sky. C or U is 21. What can we do with 21? I'm going to see if I have it on the next page. What we do with 21 is, in order to reach the 7th gate, which is, how can I explain that? In order to reach the 7th gate, I'm just going to show you in numbers. 9 minus 2, 8 minus 1, 21. 6 plus 1, 5 plus 2, 5 and 6 come together, plus 21 equals to the same numbers, 77. In the piano, like I said, H and A come together, A and B. Once you have G, it automatically says you have the head and the tail, the 1 and the 7. 1 plus 6, you have the light. 1 and 6 gives you the light, 16. It is the pilot light of 5 and 6. This is the wolf, the howling of the moon. This is the 7th gate. It also comes into Mass, Christmas, 77, Mass 33. Creation of the 7th gate, Eve is in the sun. 5 and 5, 4 and 6 equals to the 10-10 world. This is the pilot. 10 equals 16, 10 equals 16. It's 20 altogether. When they're 10-10, it's an X marking 1 and 9, 3 and 7. 20 becomes 26. I don't know if I have it in this one. 20 becomes 26. We put 13 to the left, 13 to the right, 26 back in the middle. We divided up two sides. Now the center has to play one side. But we don't do it that way. We put 16, 10 in the middle. We put the 20 now on the side because there were two worlds. So this becomes 16 in the center, becomes the 7th gate. 26 is here, 8, 7, 8 is what it would look like. 8, 7, 8 is what we would see. A and A, not A and A, sorry, this is H and A. H and A because H is A. It's in the A family, G and H. That is the A family, the A sound. I'm going to see if I can mark this a little bit better. We're going to jump off that and on to continuation over here. There's a whole bunch of stuff I have to go. How do we get 7 and 8? 1 and 7. 1 and 7, the missing part is the 6. 6 automatically goes on to the 1 because the only one way to get to 1 in 101, everything starts as 10. Here's your two areas. You're saying 1/2. The 7th gate, all you need to say is 1/2 of the 7th gate because you're talking about the middle half, the passage, because once you open the middle, you open to 2 gates. So this automatically becomes 6 and 1 because this is 10, becomes 16. This will become 77, but it's referred to as one way to the 7th gate, or 1771. 2 and 1, just like 9 and 8, H and I created 5 and 6. 9 will always bring the same number back to itself. 1 times 7, 1 plus 7 is H and A. A, G. A, G, 15 equals to O. The letter O, it was a long time ago. O is the letter for water. In the world of O, it is the hog. Now the hog is supposed to be a motorcycle, Taurus cycle, the Taurus cycle. It was a long time ago. The hog is the pig. He is the boar to bore the hole, or is it a time in a long time ago? 7 and 4, which is all the numbers inside 5, 14, 23, 32 equals to 74. Take away the 32 from this, you have 42, 32, and 42 is 74. 42 is in the mind. How do we get 42? 5 by 7, 5 plus 7 equals 47. 7 by 4, 7 plus 4 equals to the sky. Equals to the time in the sky and the birth of 9/11. What do you do with 11? It's 11 minus 2 is 9. It is the same as, how can I explain it? It's the same as 11 minus 2 is 9. Therefore, 2 and 2 equals to 11. 2 on one side, 2 on the other side, because it's 1 to 9 on one side. And once you skip a side, it's automatically the corner, and then the properties on the corner. They're the properties on the corner monopoly. One side or the other, 9 or 11, not 10. You're not on a corner. So we create the sky with this. This is also 74 times the day of man. 1 second. The day of man. The 4th day of the week is the Wednesday. It's in Spanish, it is the day of miracles of the 7-day week of the 4 games you need to win to take you into the next cycle of any championship games. 4 out of 7 is best. Cielo is sky. It is cielo, or it is the sky water, or the world of water, the water world we live in. Cielo also says the OW in sound. Creating 3 and H is the church. 3 by 8 is 24. 3 and 8 is another 11. So this 11 fits this 11 over here. O, the letter O, what it represents. 15th letter. and the 23rd letter. This will create 11. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5. This is the 23rd letter. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3. These two letters in O will create 1111, but added together, they create the church. OW, number 38. The 15th letter, 1 times 5, 1 plus 5, 11. 1 plus 5, 1 times 5 is 5 and 6. The 23rd letter, 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, 5 and 6, 11. This is number 15 plus 11 equals to 26. This is number 23 plus 11 equals to 34. 34 and 26 equal to the 60 that we live in the church. 38 plus 5 equals to 43. Why is it plus 5? The reality is we can have the word O. Because it's a long sound, we can now put the E, because it's the church of us, equals to EOWE, equals to 43, the DC power. You don't have to put it, you don't have to think it, you don't have to get into it. Now let's see what 5 does. 5 and 4 is 19, the spirit, and 23 equals to your 42. 0 and 5 equals 5. 1 and 4, 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 equals 9. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3 is 11. 5, 9, 11 created out of 5, 5, 5, and the total of 42. Plus 1. 0. Plus 1. Split world. 1 that rules all the worlds. 1 clock that runs all time. 5 and 9 is 14, and 11 is 25. 25 and 0, 5 equals 60 is 85. 8 times 5, 8 plus 5 will now create 53 electric company. 53 and 24 is 77. 24 and 53 is your 77. Plus 6 is 59. It creates the birth and the clock within the birth. If this was a safe, you need to figure out the 4 numbers in the corners. Once you calculate those numbers and do that in the safe, you can turn the long arm in the center. You get one wrong, none of them turn. Creation out of 0, 3. How do we get this? Where does 0, 3 come from? I'm not sure. This is creation. Here it comes. 7 and 4 into the 7th gate. 7 and 0, 4 and 3. Equals to 15 and 3, 18. 18. 1 times 8, 1 plus 8 is 9 and 7 equals 17. Why do I get this again? Again, to the 10 world, this will equal to 36. 3 and 7, 4 and 6, 10, 10. But this into the 7th gate equals 0 and 3, 30. 0 equals 6 equals 63. 3 by 6, 18. 3 plus 6 is 9 equals to 27. Here's where we get number 27 from. And this is where creation comes back at number 23. 2 times 7, 2 plus 7 is 9, 14, and back to 23 again. Back to the world of 11, back inside the church, inside the red of the beta gates, because beta is between 2 sides of the clock of a design I will show you in a minute. 7 by 8 is 56, and 15 equals 71. Outside this is 69 rotation. This will equal to 32. 10, 10, the same number, 23 is before as we used, or it'll equal to 10. 10 is the bringer of the light. 0 and 1 for the 7th gate. I don't care if it's plus 1 or minus 1, it's all the same to me. 71 and 71 or 1771 because it was a long time ago. 0, 1 equals to 16 equals to the light. 0, 1, there's your 1, add 6. 6 and 1 is 7. If you go into the piano, 7 key, 14 key, 21 key equals U equals N equals G. The gun, it's also the markings of 3.75 movements on the clock. Times 2 is 15 seconds. Times 2 is 7.5. Times 4 is 15 seconds. Times 4 is 60 seconds. 4 times 3.75 times 4. 4 by 4 is 16. Ganuve. Where? Gana. Gana, open. It says open. Gano, ano, the ring. An open ring. The moon has an open ring. This is what I see because this over here in French would say ouverte. ERT is also saying the tree, and it is also saying the earth. When you say planetary, terre says earth in French. This is not just an English system. This is not an English system. This is an English system to read because I am English. I understand French, so I can put the differences and the similarities together. So that's the phone, and I have to finish this. The other thing I wanted to mention is, again, number 27. 27 is the pig. Why is 27 the pig? 4 times 4.5, which is the sun, to light up 4 areas. 2 plus 7 equals 9. 2 and 7 is the clock. 72 times 5. 29 times 5 is 145. 145 is the spirit of the fox. The fox is the queen in the hole, and we're running of the sun. 11 minus 2 equals 9. 2 and 2 equaling to life. V. Anyways, that's not making sense. We did number 53 before. Number 53 will create 23, and 23, 7, and 7 will create the sun and Eve. How do we get these numbers? 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 is 1 and 2, 3. 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 is 2 and 3, 5. 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, 2 and 3 creates Eve. So 1 and 1 and 1 and 2 will create electric company. 5 and 3 is electric company. 5 and 4 is the sun. 2 and 4 is 77, and that is the mind within the sun. 2 and 4 and 5 and 3 equaling to 4 and 2, because we take the spirit. There's a one spirit. When you have 5 and 3, you automatically have 6 sides. You automatically know that 5 and 3 is on one side. If 5 is up and 3, if 5 and 3 are on the sides, that means we have 5, 2, 3, 4. Up and down is 1 and 6. That's what this is saying. I'll show you. I show you 5 and 3. I already know opposite of 5 is 2, opposite of 3 is 4. So I already know up and down is 1 and 6. That's how I know these numbers, because they're telling me this. I'm trying to learn the system. 5 times 5, which is in the center area. 5 and 5 is 35. 0 equals 6 equals 41. 41, 4, and 1. 3 and 2 is considered inside the card, that when we use 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 on the bottom. 3, V, 1. We turn it this way, we put a line down this way, and then we put a V. If you put a line down this way, you can no longer put a V, so the V has to be at the top, and then the 2 at the bottom, or upside down, 2 and 3, or 3 and 2. If it's 3 and 2, it's 3 and then 2. Or if it's 2 and 3, 3 and 2 and 3, it's 2 here and then 3 here, if you want to look at it that way. 8 times 5, 8 plus 5 is 53. This will equal 59. Einstein, 1776, blue fire. This is how it's created the other way, equaling to 1 and 4. 1 times 4, 1 plus 4 is the rotation of 6 and 9. 0 equals 6, equaling to 41, equaling to USA and the change in your pocket. 3663, that will always return to itself. 3663, and then 63336. 3 and 3 is 6, 6 and 6 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3, so it always repeats itself. Equals to the 7 world of 4114. Look up Grover Cleveland on the flagpole in Sesame Street, and he will be holding a sign that says DNA in the area space of 4 and 4. What is the area space of 4 and 4, if I understand it correctly? These numbers on the safe have 4, 4, 4, and 4. The center is to turn it. If the center is to turn it, it turns all 4 at the same time. All 4 at the same time. So the 5th position, okay, is the turn in the back that turns all 4. We did not separate this 360, okay, for any space. We run all of them at the same time, equaling to the same way we run Rubik's Cube. 4 different Rubik's Cube, 1, 2, 3, 4, equaling to 104 cubes, 26, 26, 26, and 4 spindles, valued at 15 each, equaling to the 60 seconds on the clock, and whatever time it takes for the center of the clock. What is 41 and 31? To get 41, you need 56. To get 56, you need ISIS. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 equals 41, plus 6 equals 47. 41, 41 is 82, the moon. 31 and 31 is 62. 62, the 1, 62 is 13. It's 26, it's the T, it's the transmission, it's the AC energy, it's the MACD. I call that O McDonald Farm. Number 13. 13 and 31 is 44, and 55 is 99. How do we get this number? 73. How do we get this number over here? 56. 56 and 21 makes the seventh gate in both. 54, which is Eve, makes 1010 and makes Eve the sun between the middle of the two planets. 8 and 7, which the number I showed you before, G and A, will now create 13, the energy within the sun. 73 equals to 1 and 4. 4 and 3 is 7. And, 0 and 4. The 40 world comes out of 7 and 3. That is the number to Nibiru. This number will create this, the cube and 10, the two worlds equaling to 31. The 10 will make this equal to 37. The 30, 5 by 6, 30, will make this equal to 47. The total is 84. 84 is run by a planet called Pluto. 8 and 4 is running Neptune and Mars. And 84 is running Earth inside the spirit of Mercury, control center Pluto. We now have to understand that 47 will now create 39, the sky, and 37 will represent itself. This represents the world on the right when you're looking at numbers, and this one in the middle. If you add them together, it's the spirit of 76. 7 and 9 is 16, equaling to the light. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 and 7 equaling to the water. 616 equaling to 1313. 616, 6 by 1, 6 plus 1 equals to 6 and 7. 6 and 7, 13, 13 equals to the total of 26. T and Z, time of the Zealand, time of New World Zealand. How else did I have to explain this whole thing? 10 and 10 on the outside, 26 on the inside. 20 on the inside, I create it to 26. I split it 6 to 3 and 3 and create 13 and 13. I create the one spirit within the center and add it to both, because you can't actually, unless you go above this, you can't get 13 in both worlds, because you can only carry a spirit in one world. So you carry the queen and you carry the king. But in reality, we have to work at 26, 13, 26, 13, 39 on one side, 39 on the other side. It becomes the sky and the sky. 33 and 6, 33 and 6, 6 and 6, 0, 6. Becomes 6 and 6, 12, 1 and 2 is 3, 3, 3, 3, and 3, 3, 3. Creates 3, 6, 9, and 3 by 3 by 3 equals to 27 and 9, 36 and 36 equals to 18. 18 and 20, 3 by 3 is 9. 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9 by 3 is 27, plus 9 is 36 equals to 9. 36 equals to 9. 9 by 9 is 81 Venus. 27, 3 by 3 by 3 plus 9 is 36. 6 by 3, 6 plus 3 equals to 27. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 plus 3 is 9 equals to 27. 27, 27 equals to 54 equals to Eve. Eve is the eye in the sky, cielo, and everything creation. Here's the letters that go with the sky. It's G, C, J, A, P, which says the sky, ape, light, creation of the ape light. Somehow we are the apes, or the apes created us, and the planet of the apes is more real than you think. They just took the hair off. Wouldn't an ape say, oh, I run this world, need a little shave, take a little shave into this world? No, take a little hair off. What do you think? Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus, a long time ago. And another thing is, I forgot to mention, is that 1 and 7 is the Q letter. In order to create 9, your 9 and 8 is 17. Your H and I. 17, 9, and 8 minus 2 minus 1. 9 minus 2, 8 minus 1. The 21st letter is a U. Q goes with U. And that's how we're created. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Let's make the numbers perfect. We'll go with the story. We'll go with the flow, because history is not leaving. Place history over the numbers, and voila, we've got the reality and truth of our own personal perception. Thank you for watching.